Eddie Hearn says that the fight card with Jessie, Vargas, and Thomas Dulorme is huge and what the fans want. Stay tuned. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Eddie Hearn says, it's always great flying 8 hours and you turn up and see this state-of-the-art brand new arena with some wonderful people working on this project that I know are going to make a huge effort for this event. Worlds Collide, October 6th live and exclusively on DAZN across America, Sky Sports in the UK, right? And he's talking about the Jessie Vargas versus Thomas Dulorme card with Gerald Miller, Daniel Roman. And he says, and I quote, "This is a huge event and the first of our 16 fights across the year on DAZN. We are delighted to be in Chicago, a great fight city that we hope to really invigorate on October 6th in front of a huge crowd. It's a new era of broadcasting and a great chance to build our shows from top to bottom. No linear construction, no blocks getting in the way. Live throughout the night, stack nights continuously, give fight fans exactly what they want." Now, I'm sorry, I gotta just be real. With Eddie Hearn making this statement, I know in my heart of all hearts, Joshua Wilder did not happen because of Eddie Hearn. Because if you're willing to say this, and I understand being a promoter, you're not going to shit on your card, you're going to do your best to promote it. But, I mean, who believes that? He says, this is a huge card, and this is exactly what the fans want. Like, stop. Like, what makes it even worse, don't get me wrong, there's some good fighter. Like, I like Jessie Vargas, Gerald Miller, Big Baby Miller's my dude, but it's a good card. Like Gerald Miller versus Dillian White, why didn't you put that on here? You know, Dillian White, he's game. He seems down to fight at all times. That's a good fight. You know, Gerald Miller versus Luis King Kong Ortiz, that's a really good fight, right? Thomas Adamek, I didn't even know he was even fighting anymore. I really thought he retired. I think he did retire, to be honest, and then he came back maybe, right? He got knocked out by Eric Molina, who got destroyed by Wilder and Anthony Joshua and Chris Arreola, right? So it's just like, you're not going to be able to convince the public. And what makes this even worse too is like the date. This is the kickoff, your kickoff show, and the pictures in this arena in Chicago look nice. It looked like it was a nice venue, so hopefully they bring more fights. But you're competing with Conor McGregor, his return to the octagon against Khabib Nurmagomedov. I am a hardcore boxing fan. Above and beyond journalism and YouTube and being a reporter, I am a boxing fan. And I'm telling you straight up, when I heard the announcement, and this is rare, for me at least, this is rare. When I heard the announcement of this card, I'm prioritizing Conor McGregor's fight over this. And I'm not even as much of an MMA fan as I am to boxing. Obviously, hence the name Boxing Ego, not MMA Ego or something. Because boxing is my true sport. You know what I mean? This is a sport I grew up watching. I didn't grow up watching MMA. You know what I mean? So I don't mind MMA. They have some good fights. And I think Conor McGregor, Khabib Nurmagomedov, that's very intriguing. I want to see how Conor looks coming back to the cage after the Mayweather loss in boxing, stuff like that. So you're competing against a huge combat fight sport on the same night. So I really don't see this being a huge card. Like, even if you weren't competing with anything, I don't think it would be a huge card. But especially since you are competing with the Conor McGregor fight, I think this is a terrible day. Like, you should, I don't know how the venue works. It sounds like it's a new venue or something. I don't know if they had any other dates, but you should, once you found out about Conor McGregor, you definitely should have reconsidered instead of competing against that. It's just like Miguel Cotto when he fought Kamagai on the same night as Mayweather-McGregor. I mean, whatever. But who do you think is going to get the most views? Mayweather-McGregor is just behind Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather's fight in terms of the highest grossing of all time. And I don't even remember the viewership for Cotto versus Kamagai. And it don't matter what type of fight it is. It's just you can't compete against, you know, it's just like a small indie movie coming out the same day as Star Wars or Transformers or some shit, or Harry Potter. It's just good luck. You know what I mean? It's just, and to me, the card is not strong enough to compete like that. If it was Danny Garcia, Sean Porter on the same night, okay, that's different. If it was that Showtime fight, because I would watch probably Danny Garcia, Showtime, Sean Porter more than the Conor McGregor fight, or I'd flip behind the channels, or, you know, something like that. It would be because I really want to see that fight. You know what I mean? But Jessie Vargas versus Thomas Dulorme, I told you, like, I need to expand my business and get into like matchmaking or something where I can help these guys out. I told you guys, Jessie Vargas, he should have fought Adrian Granados. Granados didn't take much punishment his last fight. It ended kind of prematurely because Javier Fortuna got thrown out of the ring or whatever and got an injury. And Granados is a tough fight. He's known. He's been in there with Amir Moms. He's been in there with Broner. He's been in there with Sean Porter. He's respected. People respect his fight game. And he's from Chicago. He's from Chicago, the same place where you're having this venue. So instead of Thomas Dulorme, who drives Ubers or whatever, last time I heard, right? I think that would have been a better fight. So to me, DAZN, it's not off to a good start. Like, in terms of the grand scheme, do they have time to get better? Of course, right? But the way Eddie Hearn made it sound that all Americans were going to be shaking in their boots when he was coming to town. I'm taking over America. I got a flagship location in New York. We're setting up shop, and American promoters are going to be biting their nails. That's what he made it sound like in interviews. Like, oh, I can't wait. And Americans are going to be so mad at me. I don't see Top Rank. I don't see Al Heyman or anybody, or Golden Boy. Why would they be fearful? Golden Boy has Canelo versus Triple G too. I don't know what else. They're trying to put Jaime Munguia on the undercard, David Lemieux versus Gary Spike O'Sullivan, and Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, right? Why would they be fearful of a fight card like this? Thomas Adamak versus Gerald Miller and Jessie Vargas versus Thomas Dulorme. Like, that's not going to make anyone fear. Showtime, they're trying to make Wilder Fury, Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence towards the end of the year. What they are making for sure is Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia. That's already done. You know what I mean? So it just, to me, I'm a little bit lost with this being a huge card and stuff like that. But it's not off to a good start. Joshua's fight, a lot of people are criticizing him for, like, why are you fighting Povetkin instead of fighting Wilder? So he's not in the right light amongst fans. And then now the Jessie Vargas, Thomas Dulorme card has to compete against Conor McGregor, who's a big star, and he's probably even a bigger star. Actually, he is a bigger star since he fought Floyd Mayweather, because I seen his social media account went up, and he actually passed Floyd Mayweather in terms of the amount of followers that he has on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So even though he lost in boxing, people still respect his MMA game. You know what I mean? And the Khabib Nurmagomedov is a fight some people thought he wouldn't take, because I remember Conor McGregor says, I'll fight Khabib in Russia, and Dana White was talking about it, and people were like, bullshit, you know. And I know they're putting Beterbiev and Danny Roman on the card, but again, these aren't big fights where the fight fans, like, a lot of people don't even know Artur Beterbiev yet. He's fighting a title defense against Caleb Johnson, should be good, but a lot of people don't know who Caleb Johnson is on this side of the pond. Danny Roman is fighting, or Roman is fighting Gavin McDonnell. Who is that? You know what I'm saying? So whatever. You guys let me know if you think this is a huge card. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.